you got two choices in life. You can take a stand and carve your own path forward, or you can be a bystander and allow life to dictate where you go. Today is Friday, December 20th. I got 20 miles to run today. It's an absolute stunner of a day here in the Twin Cities. It's about 25 degrees, but it's sunny. And this is the magic of winter in Minnesota. This is the magic of running outside in the winter in Minnesota, is you get beautiful days like this, blue sky, not a cloud out there, sunny. So it's crisp and cool, and it's warm enough where you feel more than fine spending hours upon hours out here. I think if I had to put in my perfect day in Minnesota, any day in the calendar year, it would be like a January day where it's 30 degrees on a Saturday, not a cloud in the sky, and you spend the morning running, and then you spend the afternoon doing some drinking outside with some friends, all layered up in snow pants and overalls and boots. Maybe you're at the mini Iditarod that's in not Stillwater, out in like the Minnetonka area, just around people outside, having some beers, a good old time celebrating winter in Minnesota. There's nothing like it. I'll take that over a sunny bluebird day in the summer. I take that over the 4th of July. I take it over any summer day. I absolutely love winter, and it just comes to life. Like, look at this. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I'm gearing up. Obviously, I'm going home to Chicago today. I'll be there until the 26th. Got a lot of miles to run, 161. Speaking of miles, I just hit my 9th mile, hour and 45 minutes. Making good time today. I gotta be home and ready to go by 2:50. That's when I'm getting picked up to go to the airport. Nothing better than getting all your miles in before the evening, before you gotta get stuff done. But 161 miles to run while I'm home for Christmas, spending time with family. This is gonna be the ultimate test of, can I do what I say? And not just, can I do the miles? Because I know I can do the miles. It's, can I wake up early, get the miles in before family time starts, so I'm not just taking all that time away from them. I think that's a big deal for me going into this weekend. And this week is my older sister, she's pregnant, and this could be the last time we have like an easy come together Christmas where everybody's in one place at one time. And so she just wanted to make sure that I was around and not just running all weekend. And I get it. I totally get it. So, but I do need to get the miles in, and I want to make sure that I'm not just taking all the time to go out and run. So there's that. Arrowhead's a little over a month away. I think the only thing that I'm really feeling nervous about or anxious about, which is only because I haven't done the research and given myself time to sit down and do it, is the gear. I've got the lodging, I've got the insurance, I've got my sled, I've got a lot of the essentials, except for like gloves and what coat I'm gonna wear, because I gotta buy all that stuff. I know what shoes and socks I'm gonna wear. So it's just finding the time to sit down and do that, which I'll have in the new year, because the miles will go from 4 to 7 hours down to less than 20 minutes type of deal. You know how that goes with the calendar club. So just giving myself time to do that, and the nutrition, like what am I gonna pack on my sled to eat, and just like that, like really locking into what it's gonna be like out there during that time. So we got that. And so let's get into the thought of the day. So we see it a lot in our culture today. People say, use your voice, take a stand. You know, your voice is your power. I actually disagree with that, or I agree with it, but with some additional information. Your voice is only as powerful as the reasons for which and for why we should take you serious. So having a voice matters. Using your voice matters. But what is the weight behind your voice? Why should we take it serious? Now, there's been 2 moments in my life where I've used my voice and carved out my own way instead of allowing myself to feel like I was allowing life or other people to dictate where I was going. One was in an old relationship where I just felt like I wasn't happy. There were signs that the relationship wasn't working and wasn't going anywhere. And I just felt stuck, but afraid to make a decision, afraid to take that step forward and go a different way. And I just remember thinking and pondering for months, and that's wild. Look at the creek here. But I just remember thinking one of the motivators for me to really take that step away is I knew I would regret it if the other person had made that decision for me, knowing that I was thinking the whole time of making that choice, of just knowing that I was too afraid to make a decision regardless if the outcome was the way that I wanted it to be. And so making that choice, making that decision was big for me, because it gave me the understanding, it gave me the empowerment to say, okay, I can make a decision even though it's hard to do so, and there's gonna be discomfort in it, but I know in the end it'll work out, and it did. I met someone the world times better, and I'm in a way better place in my life because of that. So that would be one. The other thing would be leaving my job back in March of this year, where I was really taking a chance on stepping out in the unknown, taking YouTube and content and running full time, not really sure if I'd be able to support myself. But the advice I got from my friend Austin was like, dude, you'll figure it out, you'll find a way, but you'll never know if you don't give it a try. And so that was a big time for me to take a chance. And that thought crept back in, you know, before I made that choice. It's like, I don't want to live in the what if anymore. I don't want to live in a world where I dream about this other life that I could be living, this other happiness that's coming from a much deeper place if I don't make this decision and I don't make it now. And yeah, it's been a struggle. It's been a grind to find ways to support myself, because I can't do it fully through running yet. But I have had some of the best experiences of my life these past, 7, 8, 9 months because I made that decision. I ran over 800 miles this summer, going across like 5 or 6 different states into a different country, all pulling a stroller behind me because I was like, hey, I got the time, let's go create something. Let's go build a project that I'm gonna be proud of, that's gonna be hard, that I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing. And that has led to more opportunities. That's led to me being in a position where I can leverage that and build upon that and know that, hey, I can make a decision to step into the unknown, not knowing if it's gonna work out, figure it out and go. Figure it out and go. So yes, life has been challenging on the other side of making decisions that are uncomfortable, but you reap so much more. You get so much more reward because you know that, hey, I'm making this choice. This discomfort I'm feeling is because I made the choice to be here. And there's a lot of power in that over staying in the position that you're in and feeling like, oh man, the world is so unfair. The world is happening to me, and there's just a lot less control you have in that, and you become a victim of your situation. So just remember that, like, remember that you're gonna have adversity in your life no matter what you do. And for me, I'd much rather have adversity in my life where I'm choosing to be there. I'm choosing the difficult that I'm going through. So take a chance on yourself. Use your voice. Take a stand. But give yourself weight in your voice. Give yourself evidence to say, I believe in myself, and this is why. All right, y'all, that's all I got today. I'm gonna keep running so I can make sure that I'm staying on top of this, getting back in time. But y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.